Okay, I'm Squire Harrington with View from 234, and I'm going to be just running a little smack about baseball today. A lot about the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks and what I think is going to happen in the games coming up. We've already got two tickets in for the Houston Astros and the Dodgers getting past Arizona. After that, I still like the Cubs and I still like the Indians, but New York is going to be probably a little harder test for Cleveland than I think the Nationals will be for the Cubs. In New York, it's really just going to be a matter of which bullpen has the better performance. I think both teams have really deep arms, but Yankees they're going to be slightly better rested, so that gives them a pretty good advantage. As difficult as it is for me to even praise the Dodgers, there's part of me that is really happy that they swept the Diamondbacks so that the Diamondbacks fans can go back to not caring about baseball like they have all year. What's really hard, though, is that what the Dodgers did this year, since it's successful, it's probably going to change the way a lot of teams face their regular season. I mean, the way the Dodgers were calling up guys and sending guys down. Anybody that even remotely got hurt, like even beyond a blister on their finger, they were sent down to AAA, get a fresh guy up, fresh arm in a lot of cases, or a fresh bat when, like Seager and Jock Peterson kind of went through dips. Bellinger, he had a dip late, but he's good enough that you kind of have to justify him at this stage. But anybody that was in a little bit of a dip at any point in the season was gone and replaced with new blood. And it really kept their team rested. I think it's going to be, I don't know that it's going to be revolutionizing the game, but I think that a lot of teams are going to look at that as why they're fresh as they are at this stage. And they absolutely hammered the Diamondbacks. I know the score last night wasn't outrageous, but it wasn't really even close. 3 runs was all it took, and you get to Kenley Jansen and you don't need to worry about it anymore. The game, he's only blown one save this year. There's nothing that you could do, and it's set up for the Snakes nicely with having Goldschmidt as the last at bat, but it's a power arm versus a power bat, and right now the trend in baseball that we're seeing is the power arm is going to win. Well, going back to the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks series, one thing that I wanted to touch on that I kept hearing a lot about from Arizona fans was how poorly the Dodgers have played against the Diamondbacks all year. But the main difference is that the Diamondbacks may have had a winning team against the Dodgers throughout the season, but what they didn't do was face the best pitchers that the Dodgers had all season. The way that the season played out, playing 2 really early series against the Dodgers and then 2 really late series against the Dodgers with just a couple of meetings in between, it wasn't really a very good gauge. It's an argument that I heard a lot about, and it's an argument that really falls flat, especially when you factor in what team of the Dodgers the Diamondbacks were playing. It wasn't the team that they played in the divisional series, and you see what difference that kind of made. The Dodgers were just a far better team, and the Diamondbacks, they weren't ready for it, and they certainly weren't ready for the Dodgers. It was a lot of overconfidence from, I think, the fan base that generally isn't there to begin with until it's a postseason berth, and then everybody comes out of the woodwork and is a huge Diamondbacks fan. But if you haven't been watching the whole year, what you missed was how they got to this point. And getting hot at the right time helps, but carrying that momentum into the postseason is what's really going to decide it. And as much as I hate to say it, the Dodgers probably have the most momentum. Houston's looking good, but the Dodgers are, I don't know. I don't want to call them unbeatable because I think that they are beatable, but they made Arizona look very, very bad. And once again, I'm Squire Harrington with the View from 234.